What is a credit union? Essentially, a credit union is a non-profit organization which operates very similarly to a bank. And in fact, millions, tens, and even hundreds of millions of Americans belong to credit unions. So why should you? Well, very simple. There are lots of better rates in terms of credit cards, loans, savings accounts. You can get much better rates and across all these things than your typical high street bank. And often there's a lot more kind of flexibility in terms of your criteria, whether you have bad credit or whether you have trouble repaying. They can be a lot more flexible with late fees and stuff like that. To join a credit union, and they typically function on individual branches in your area or town or state, rather than kind of national banks where someone like Wells Fargo or Bank of America have thousands and thousands of them. Credit unions are very individually run, and they are powered by their members. So money that you put in, you can sometimes get out. The more, rather than money from a bank being reinvested or sent to its shareholders, money in credit unions gets reinvested to help the future kind of rate and to help future members with their financial products. So to be eligible, there is a bit of a process. They don't accept just everyone, but usually you need to go via your employer because there are certain jobs, certainly if you work for the government or in the public kind of sector, there are opportunities, or whether you live in a certain area, you may be eligible for one, or whether it's a certain age, or whether family, or whether you've been recommended by another member you know. But overall, you may find that they do have better rates, much cheaper rates for things like credit cards, bank transfers, higher returns on savings accounts, lower rate for loans. The only thing is that there may just be fewer options available. Maybe they only have one or two types of credit cards compared to banks, which have dozens and dozens of types of credit cards and products like that. So very community focused, very membership focused, very non-profit focused, but a very viable and cost-effective way to access financial products across America.